Hello guys, how's it going? Today I'm playing in another disgusting public lobby. I landed in this one. When I checked the settings... They're not the best, but there can be worse. Anyways, let's start our game. And guess what role I'm getting?
Oh, brother!
I got the second best crewmate role in the game. Now let's lock in. First, I noticed that we had no common tasks, so I immediately rushed to admin to see if any dumbass even dares to fake card swipe. Unfortunately, I only found myself doing it. Could that mean that I am the imposter? Let's not keep joking around and focus now. I noticed Lime doing download. And if you ask me, I don't think public lobby peasants even know about faking tasks. And if they do, download would be considered a boring one.
Since they have low attention span.
Uh-oh, I didn't say that.
They are retarded.
So that's why most imposters neglect it. From this I can say that Lime is kinda safe. So we have one kinda confirmed crewmate. Then I noticed that White did shields, clearing them from my list. Few seconds later, O2 was sabotaged, but I noticed that Orange's movements were weird to say the least. After thinking for a moment, I let my teammates fix the sabotage while I went to medbay to use my venting ability. Maybe I could find something quirky going on. And I was right! A third stage dissolved body in electrical. I reported as fast as possible. I told the location, then cleared White. Then Gray stupidly revealed his role, making him a main target for imposters for that specific reason. And remember this part clearly, because it will be useful later on. And then I remembered something. Orange went that way before. But I was not quick to judge. There could have been various possibilities. He maybe went to Reactor, and I happened to not notice him since I didn't check the left part of the map. So I just told the others that I sus him, without insisting to vote him, since I didn't want to elaborate why I sus him and then end up being wrong about him. But notice how Cyan is trying to make sure Gray is an engineer. Even though that topic was brought up early in the round, that surely raises an eyebrow. But it isn't strong proof that Cyan can be imposter also. At the end of the day, he can be just another innocent detective. The vote was skipped due to lack of information. Nothing interesting happened with me during the next round, till Lime's body was reported. White cleared Red. And since White is safe, then Red is also safe. Here I did the stupid mistake of revealing the cooldown, which, first, can make me a target. Since if there is any imposter who was already aware of the real cooldown, he would try to kill me as I'm a possible engineer. Second, an imposter can just kill me and claim to be engineer. Since till now, I didn't tell anybody about my role, nor anyone saw me vent. As when asked for the cooldown, he can just use the info I provided. But enough overthinking. This is just a lobby of smooth-brained entities, and what I feared earlier came true. At the start of the next round, I saw Coral do asteroids, so that's another crewmate cleared. Few seconds later, lights were sabotaged, so I went on and vented as a way to protect myself from getting killed. When lights were fixed, I noticed 4 players in electrical. Green, Red, Gray, and Rose. Moments later, Gray's body was reported. But I just saw Gray in electrical. Could it have been a self-report? But let's rewind a little bit. We saw the other players that were with Gray. Red, Green, and Rose. If it was a self-report, then we can say that 2 of the 3 were imposters, since Red, if you paid attention, was already cleared by White. Then it could have been a plan from the possible 2 imposters, Green and Rose, to frame Red and get away with it. But my theory was proven wrong when Green asked if there are shapeshifters in the game. That could mean that someone came right in and killed Gray. And Green been a public lobby peasant brainlessly reported, even though he realizes that shapeshifters exist. Oh shit! And then right after that, he started accusing Rose, which seems to be confusing from the first glance. You never know if the Rose that was in electrical was the real one, or just an imposter disguised. Shit! So driven by what I saw earlier, I didn't ask much and trusted Green, but what Cyan said here really caught my eye. Notice how he's the only one pointing out the specific reason why Gray died, and then he told me to stay careful. Seems like he was already aware of the cooldown when I revealed it earlier. Or maybe he saw me vent while he was also in a vent, hiding after, maybe, killing. I knew there was something wrong. Rose was voted out nonetheless. And, of course, they weren't imposter. Lights were sabotaged next round. So I went to fix them. After that, I vented. When I noticed that the moment Black entered security, doors closed, which already seemed suspicious enough. After observing for a few seconds, I saw it. Black did the worst mistake of his life and vented. Right when I switched to the security vent. I waited for him to unvent, since if I leave first, he may see me running away and try to kill me. Speaking from experience, by the way. After he popped out from the electrical vent, I rushed to the button. This game's players suck even more than Minecraft's. I accused Black, then gave my reasoning. White agreed like a good girl, but before the voting time ended, I asked Cyan if he was foreshadowing earlier. He of course played it dumb and didn't care much about my question, but before he was voted out, Black snitched on his teammates. But it stays as a 50-50. It can be a fake snitch with the goal of getting a crew out, while it can also be a real snitch, which means he sold his and his teammates' game. Nonetheless, he was voted out. 2 left now. Reactor was immediately sabotaged next round. We fixed it. White then immediately called a meeting to vote Pink, showing that she fully trusted Black like a public lobby peasant would do. But I used this opportunity and shifted the focus to Cyan. I let him know that his pathetic tricks won't work on me. He eventually gave up and was voted out. Bingo. So now the only thing left is to vote Pink out. Thankfully, a glitch saved us time, and we got the final imposter out. Victory. And that's how you win.
With a little bit of help.
To be fair, it wasn't fair for the imposters. But I would have gotten them anyways. Thanks for watching this stupid video, full of unnecessary parts. Feel free to leave a dislike and a negative comment, and don't forget to report the video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll never see you again.